Good morning, everyone. What happened in the weekend? Let's go right into the numbers. Let's see what's going on here. This is the Hobbit. Let me just do a little refresh because things might have changed. There was one box for 845, which is still this one. And then look at this. Look at what's happening right here. 850, 850, 860, and then boom, 875, 880, and it goes to straight up to chase the 900 level. Let's look at what happened here. You see everything that we talked about. It's pretty much what was deployed over the weekend. You notice a little pattern here, right? So what do we say? We have, it could be from anywhere from 780, it would touch 780 and jump right back up to about 870, and then it's just gonna keep within that range. And that's what we saw, right? So 830, 850s. There was a sale I saw yesterday for 815. If you don't, I don't know if maybe it was the shipping. Like 825, 825 here, but again, it touches 850. And it keeps bouncing right back up, right back down for a little bit, right? 850, 850. There was one 870. See, so this was like pretty much our highest sale of that weekend, if I'm not mistaken, 872. But anyway, so the point that I'm just making here, just to update you guys, is that it's still within our range, right? Still within our range. Now this is the important part. Remember when we talked about the inventory squeeze? And this is right here. Right now we have 3 before they touch 875, right? Another thing that one person mentioned, Sage, his name is Sage. I have to give him props because he did remind me of something. Amazon is about to dump theirs too. They just started shipping. Everybody got delayed for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. I received the delay email as well, but now they're about to ship it, and it should get here in about the first week of September, right? September 4th is when they have their preview for when it should arrive. And then we also have the arena people. For that, the people that competed in MTG Arena, they are also getting a ton of boxes. And so that may introduce new supply to the market. As of now, there are 116 sellers, but only 57 listings. I tried to do a little coding here just to see what's going to happen. Let me do a little refresh here. This is not how I want it to be yet. Oops, let me just update this real quick for you guys. I am developing the little supply and demand thing. It's not perfect yet. This is beta version, but it just to show you what I'm trying to do here. So, right, so I have on the collector booster boxes ranges of $825, right? So as of now, what we see is a quite large number of people that are willing to sell, right? The amount of sales in the 850 range, and then it starts drying up, right? But as we don't see sales that go much farther than $850, right? So I want to know what is the actual amount of sellers, and as you can see, like the amount of recorded sales on this particular range. And once we see a range that's been broken by the sales, now we know that it's going to test the next leg up. So in this case, it's going to be the 875. So that is the goal that I have with this. As of now, don't trust this for now. This is still, I have a lot of work to do on this, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I just wanted to show you guys. And again, as of now, it's still behaving normally. The market is still behaving normally. And another thing that somebody also mentioned to me, shout out to Satori, is that Mana Pool has a ton of inventory as well. Let's check Mana Pool, the Hobbit. Let's see what they got here. Yeah, so a lot of sales are actually happening on Mana Pool. When I divide, oh yeah, but look at that. Yesterday was no sales. And no sales yesterday. This is 822. Today's 823. Wait, actually 824 today. Yeah, 824 today. But look at this. It's at 850 and it's not moving. So the wall here is at 850 because we haven't had a sale over 850 since Friday. Okay. Then we have 823. So we also forgot to look at one quick thing just before I finish this video, at the volume. Look at what's happening to the volume, right? People are like, oh, look at the price is increasing, but look at that, 36 sales, 28, and now we have 5. Obviously, they just started, but it is a declining volume as far as sales go. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a level to where the buyers that wanted to pick this up at X point, they're like, okay, we already picked it up. there are no new buyers to buy at 850, 875, let's say, and then prices will get that pressure, that downward pressure that we talked about in the last video. So again, just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye. This, by the time you watch this video, this is 5:30 a.m. right now. Okay, I do have my coffee right now. I'm ready to go. I'm doing good. But it's at 5:30. By the time you watch this, it could probably have jumped already to the $880, something like that. So let's just keep an eye out. But again, don't forget that we have more things, more external factors that can impact the price of this product. But this is just to give you guys a little outlook, and I will keep working on this, on my supply and demand indicator type of deal, because I think it's going to tell a different chapter of the story. And again, thank you for watching, and please watch the last video if you have not yet, because it just gives you an insight on how we do things around here. And that's it. I'll keep you guys posted. Let's see what happens as the day develops.